What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have a trophy talk for you. This is for the week of June 2nd, 2019. And before I get all of this started, I just want to apologize for missing last week or last week's trophy talk. There was a few things that went down, and there was a few things that I kind of wanted to think about and things of that sort throughout the week. So I wasn't able to get a trophy talk in just because I was essentially thinking and doing a lot of things and things of that sort. And again, I'll touch on this a little bit later in the video, but I just want to apologize up front for not providing one of these videos last week. For people that watch them weekly and enjoy listening to them, I do want to apologize up front. So anyway, the past 2 weeks have been, somewhat of successful weeks. Probably should, put my phone on vibrate. It's been somewhat of a successful week, I guess you could say. And again, I'll talk about everything later in the video and stuff that I'm going to be changing up as playing games throughout the weeks and everything. But let's just talk about what I've been playing in the past 2 weeks. So not last weekend, but the weekend before I went away for Memorial Day. And I took my Vita and my phone, and I was expecting to be able to remote play into my PS4 because when I go away, I can't take my PS4 because I have an external hard drive plugged into it. So I was expecting on remoting in via my Vita or my phone or something. I got it all set up before I left, and I couldn't. So I had my Vita, and I had a few games, or really one game that I wanted to finish on my Vita, and it was PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. So I chipped away at that a little bit, got a few characters done here and there. I still have a decent amount to do, like a lot more to do. But I would say I got a decent amount done. I definitely have more than half to do. So, I'll keep working through these slowly and surely, and I'll get this done, but this is nothing that I'm in a rush to get done. I got all the multiplayer, so it's whatever. I'm not in a rush to get this platinum to 100%. So that was just something where I had my Vita, so I decided to play it. And I would like to get more Vita platinums, but I could barely play. I barely have time to play my PS4 and PS3. So you really think I'm gonna be playing a PS Vita? Let's be honest. So I just play it whenever. Up next we have Fuse. So I did do Fuse last week. I started playing back through this with Retro. I owed him one free night of Fuse. That's what I told him like months ago. So he finally was able to get on and play. So we got on and played some Fuse. It was pretty fun. We ended up beating the hardest difficulty for him because that's what he needed, and then Almighty started playing with us, so we started playing back through again for Almighty. And the reason I don't mind playing it is just because you need Fuse credits and you need unlocks and stuff. You need a lot of them, and I think I screwed up when I started playing, so I have to play a lot more to get a lot more Fuse credits and unlocks. So I don't mind playing back through and helping people out. So essentially what I'm going to have to do now is I've played through this game twice already now. I'm going to be playing through it a third time to help Almighty, and then we have to play through a fourth time, or I'm going to play through a fourth time because I need to beat this lethal difficulty. So you unlock lethal by playing hard. So I played through on hard, got that done. But Retro didn't finish with us, so then I had to help Retro play back through on hard because his game froze or something at the end, and this game's really weird. Like, you can't just play Chapter 6 and get Chapter 6. You literally have to play all of them consecutively in order to unlock the trophies. It's really strange. So, like, if I was to bring Almighty in or someone new in to play and we just played the last mission, he wouldn't get the trophy for beating the game on hard. He literally would have to beat every other mission on hard to get it. So it's a little annoying. But I played through on hard, and then I went back through and helped Retro played on hard, and now I'm playing through a third time on hard for Almighty, and then we'll be playing through a fourth time on lethal to get that done. And then that, I need to do upgrades to maxing out the characters and all the perks and everything, and then we are going to have to do the echelon missions, which are basically survival missions, so we'll do that. And then there's a few random trophies, so I'm in, again, no rush to get this done, but it kind of just came back up and started playing it again, so it'll be something that I'll probably chip away at here and there. But this, again, I'm going to talk about something later in the video that'll go on this and many other games that I've played and that I plan on playing and everything else, and that kind of ties into Price is Right Decades. So I did get the 4-player trophy in this game. Where is it? serious player. So that's a 4-player trophy. So I got that done. I need to do a few more things. I need to, I need to do a lot more, but multiplayer wise, I have to do a few more things, but luckily we can do all that with just 2 people. So I'm probably going to do that with Cats, just play through and get that done and try to do that as fast as possible. I'm kind of waiting for him to message me. Again, this is what I'm going to be talking about at the end of the video is that. So I'm kind of waiting. I should probably message him just to not be selfish, but yeah, we're gonna work through that, get that done, and then really there's 2 trophies in this game that are completely luck based. Like you could literally put 10 hours into this game or 100 hours. It just depends how lucky you are, and it's the Plinko trophies. One of them is online, so that kind of sucks, but basically you have to get 30,000 or more in one Plinko game online, and Plinko is like where you drop a coin in the top and it falls down, and there's like scores on the bottom, and you have to get 30,000, which you have to get like, I think you get 5 chips. So you have to get at least 2 of the 5 in the 10,000 right in the middle, and then you got to get other ones to reach. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's very luck based. It's very annoying, and yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. So we'll probably work on that. Maybe this week, maybe next week. I'm not really sure, but we'll work on that. Up next, we have Golf Club 2. I did put a little bit of time into Golf Club 2, so there's a story behind this, and I just want people to hear this because still looking for people to platinum this game if you want to. It's completely up to you. So Golf Club 2 is a game that me, Cats, and Almighty went into. That's 3 people. So if you guys know anything about this game, there's a trophy in this game for, I feel like I'm saying this game a lot. There's a trophy for earning a net worth of $1 million. So you're probably thinking, well, that doesn't sound too bad. Well, it is bad. It shouldn't be too bad, but it is bad. So essentially, once you set a career up, you can earn about, I don't know, like 3,000 to 5,000 coins every hour. So you can earn a decent amount, but we'll say on the low side, you can earn 3,000 coins an hour. So if you want to get this trophy, it's going to take 300 hours to get it all by yourself. So since we have 3 people playing the game, we can actually split this up. So it's only going to take us 100 hours each, right? But we actually have 5 people playing right now, or that's what I have signed up is 5, and you can actually transfer your money. So if I earn 100,000, I can put it into a society, and then we can have an online event, and then we can transfer the money to each other. So you can transfer money, which is really nice. So you don't all have to get $1 million. So this week, what I was doing was I was just getting some random trophies, like the hole-in-one trophy, and I was upgrading my I was trying to upgrade my career society to level 10 so I can earn more money faster, because if you get career level 9, I believe, you can set up like 3 to 4 events in a row. Instead of having to go back to the menu every single time and reset everything up, you can do 4 events back to back to back. So it makes it a little faster. But essentially where I'm getting at with this trophy is the more people that we have going for this trophy, the faster it's going to be. Now, obviously, if you care about rarities and all that BS, then you would want less people to do it. But I don't care about that stuff. I just want to get the trophy done as fast as possible. So if you are interested in doing Golf Club 2, join my Discord. It's down in the description below. Join there. There's a Golf Club 2 chat. Let me know that you're interested. I'll just add you to the checklist, and then we have the amount that everyone has to earn and how much they've contributed to that so far. And it's going to be added, like people that it's going to be added, you'll be added by when you message. So right now it's like, I can show you guys right now. So right now it's me, Almighty, Cats. Us 3 might switch around. It depends, because we're the 3 that like really started it. So it's me, Almighty, Cats, Brian, and then DDoS your name. So we're at 200K per person, and Almighty's put 25K in. And then right here, Almighty has like a step-by-step guide on how to make money the fastest way. So that's that. Again, if you're interested, join the Discord server. Let me know in that chat, because again, the more we have, the easier it will be, because if you have to get 200K rather than $1 million, you're going to take up a fifth of your time, so it's not going to take that much longer. So if we can get 10 people to do it, we'll only have to get 100K, and 100K only takes like 30 hours. So it's a little easier than 300 hours. So if you're interested, let me know. It was on sale in the PSN store in the NA, so I don't know if it still is. It can be quite an expensive game, I think, sometimes, but yeah, if you're interested, let me know. We'll add you to the list, and you can get it done. Ooh, that was a lot. I had to put the plug in just in case people were interested, but I don't know how long that'll take. If we have more people that join, it might make people want to play, because honestly, I haven't really been playing it at all this week. So if more people join though, and more people are interested in doing it, then, you know, we can get it done faster. And it might actually make people want to play it. Then up next, we have Drive Club Bikes, which I've been putting actually all my time into, really, my free time. I ended up doing everything in this game besides them maxing out 12 bikes to level 15. I am on bike 7 or 8 out of 12, so I'm more than halfway done, I believe. But I'm slowly working through that. I hope to get that done in the next week. I've really been putting all my free time into that, so it just is what it is. And then up next, I've got 3 trash games. I've been going through my trash games and deciding to do them just to get them done. So we have Tower of Dragon Asia, Bird Game Plus, and Full Blast, and there'll be some more probably, but I've just been going through them, and I've been like, I got them here. I might as well do them. So 3 platinums, whatever. They're garbage to me, but get them off my PlayStation. So that's what I've been playing. Nothing too crazy, you know. It's been 2 weeks, so I haven't been playing anything too crazy. But what do I plan on playing in the upcoming week? I don't really know. I'll probably be playing some more trash games. I have probably about 5 or 6 more that I want to do. I've been playing like all my most recent ones that I've bought. So, and actually, no, I shouldn't say that. There's probably some in here that I'm gonna do that aren't recent. But, yeah, I'm just gonna do, you know, what I got and just work through those. Just because I've had them sitting there for the longest time, you know, we might as well pad the stats a little bit, right? We might as well add some numbers in there, so you know it is what it is. But I'm probably gonna do most of my time, other than playing these trash games, is gonna be Drive Club Bikes. I do want to finish that, and while I'm working on Drive Club Bikes, I should say this. While I'm working on Drive Club Bikes, I'm also getting my accolade stuff done for Drive Club. You're probably wondering why I haven't platinum Drive Club. I've been waiting to get this trophy here. So I'm going to reach level 6 with, let me take a step back. When I beat Drive Club and all the DLC, I only had level 6 accolades in gameplay and event. Those are the only 2 accolades that I had at level 6. I had game mode and vehicle. I think I had game mode at accolade level 4 and vehicle at accolade level 3. So I talked to some people and they were like, oh, when you do Drive Club Bikes, it counts towards your accolades. So I was like, perfect. So I'm doing Drive Club Bikes now, and it's counting towards my accolades. So my game mode accolade is going to be level 6. It might already be level 6. I'm not sure, because I've been doing like the same race over and over and over again. So that's giving me accolades, or it's giving me progress towards the race accolade. So I'm getting that done. And then the vehicle accolade, I'm hoping that the bike one counts. I think I'm level 5 in both of these. So I'm very close to getting level 6 in both of those. So once I get those, we'll see if it pops. And then if that pops, I'll be able to get this last trophy. It's like an easy peasy trophy. I've been saving it just to make a video or do it on stream. But yeah, so Drive Club and Drive Club Bikes will be getting done around the same time. There'll be 2 platinums back to back. And then Drive Club VR, don't even get me freaking started, man. I don't even know when I want to do that. Other than that, this week, if I stream, which again, I didn't stream really that much last week. Again, not really time and other things, which I'll talk about. But I do want to do, the Assassin's Creed Odyssey DLC came out, today, actually. This new, Fate of Atlantis Episode 2 came out, so I'll probably be playing that on stream throughout the week. And then I don't think this came out yet. No. So Fate of Atlantis Episode 2 came out, so I'll be working through that. Probably going to take like 5 to 10 hours, maybe more. Probably like 10 hours to get that done. That'll be my guess. All the DLCs have been taking around 10 hours, so I'll be doing that. And then other than that, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I know a Minecraft DLC came out today, so I'll probably be doing that sometime this week. And then I might go back to Sekiro or grind out Grand Tour to get that done. And I also, it's not on here, but last time I streamed, I started up Watch Dogs 2 DLC. So my goal for streaming, games that I'm going to stream, are just basically these. These and stuff that I don't want to make guides for, because this is something I'm going to talk about. I keep saying that about everything. But basically, like, I'm going to stream like this, probably this, this, probably this. I want to try to make guides for Resi 7 and HZD and Spin Tires and possibly Middle Earth. So I might pop these in one time off stream, see if it's worth making guides for them. And if it is, then I'll do them off stream. But if not, then I'll do them. I'm probably definitely gonna do a guide for this because I think there's trophies in this for completing bonus objectives. So which are like they're like challenges essentially. So yeah, I'll probably make guides for those, but we'll see. So again, kind of off the rails, but this is what I want to talk about. So a few months ago, I made a comment, and my comment was that I wanted to stop or at least slow down doing multiplayer only games. And I've come to the conclusion over the last week, after events that happened and stuff that happened, which I don't want to talk too much about, but long story short, I was planning on doing games with people, and I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm butthurt because people did games without me. No, it's not that. If you want to do games without me, go right ahead. If it's something that we hadn't planned on doing, go right ahead, do it. I'm not going to get angry. But it's the fact that people were planning to do certain games and certain series that you probably needed 4 people for. And the fact that comments were made behind my back, and then actions were made behind my back, and then everything was tried like to be secret, basically. Like, oh, we'll keep it very, very secret. We're not going to tell Snickel. We're not even going to let him know. So basically stuff happened, and I made the decision that I really don't want to associate with people that are going to say stuff and do stuff behind my back and try to keep it secretive and stuff. So, that's just my final decision. And with that decision also comes what I'm going to be doing with multiplayer games. So basically with multiplayer games, I'm going to go back to the way that I used to do multiplayer and the way that I used to hunt my trophies. And if you guys don't know what that is, basically I would play a game, and if it had multiplayer, then I would try to do the multiplayer as I played through the game, whenever I could get people to do it. So what I'm going to do is, if I play a game that has multiplayer trophies, then what I'm going to do is start playing it. And then what I'm probably going to do is, if I can do it by myself, if I can boost it by myself, then I will. But if I need more people, if I need 4 people, 5, 6, whatever it is, if I need additional people, I'm going to make a gaming session on PSN Profiles. And what I'll do is, in my server down below in the description, when I make the gaming session, I will at everyone and let everyone know. And you can join the gaming session that way, and then we'll find a time, or I'll just say be here at this time to do this, and that's just what it'll be. And that's that. So that's one way that I'm going to boost games, is I'm going to use gaming sessions. I'm going to make a gaming session on PSN Profiles. I'll let people know in the server. I'll at everyone, and if you're interested and you want to join, then you can join the session, and then we'll do it that way. Another way I'm going to do multiplayer games is I'm going to do them 100% by myself. I'll just buy a second copy of the game, or if I own it digitally, I'll just do it completely by myself. And I won't even need to use anyone else, or I won't even need to play with anyone else. I can do it 100% by myself. The other way that I'm going to do multiplayer games, and there's a few that I have right now that I'm working on, Price is Right, Fuse, stuff like that. The way that those are going to work is I'm probably not going to do them unless somebody asks, really, or I really feel like doing it. That's what it's going to come down to. So like Price is Right, I'll probably send like a message to Cats and be like, hey, let me know when you want to do it, and we can do it. And, anything else that I was doing with Cats, I'll do that. And same thing with Fuse and, any other games, because I know I told Waves that I would do some games with him. So, anything like that, I'm probably just going to be like, hey, you want to do it? And we'll just plan it there in the DMs or something. So that's going to be the 3 ways that I'm going to do multiplayer. And I'm going to completely 100%, maybe not 100%, maybe like 95%. I'm going to 95% take a step away from just doing multiplayer trophies in a game and then not even getting the platinum. Probably more than 95%. I'm not going to say 100% because I might do it with some games every once in a while, but like 95%, I'm just going to take a step away from that. I'm literally going to do the multiplayer if I want to go for the platinum 100%. And there's a lot of games. I think I counted them a while back, between like the last 2 years, I've been doing like multiplayer only in games. And I've been finishing games here and there, but for the most part, I've been doing multiplayer only. So I'm actually going to try my best to go through all of these games that I did the multiplayer for and finish up the platinums. And it's probably going to take me a really long time, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to slowly work through it. And it's a huge list, but I think the way that I'm going to kind of structure it is I'm going to do it in the order that I did the multiplayer. And I already made a list of that like a while back of games where like I did the multiplayer and I needed to do the single player. So I have a list of like the order that I did them. So I literally just have to follow that list. And I might deviate every once in a while if I want to do a new game that comes out, or just do a game that doesn't have multiplayer and I just want to do that game. So I might deviate every here and there. But yeah, my goal is to just, start finishing games. And really, when this whole thing happened, like I said, I didn't make a trophy talk last week because I was thinking about this whole situation and everything that was going on. And it's just like, it went down, and then, or it happened. And then I didn't really say anything because me personally, I'm not a person to throw stuff out there to the public and like throw shade essentially like immediately. I like to kind of let it let's see what happens. Let's let it simmer out, and then, after a few days or whatever, we'll see what happens. And if nothing changes, then I know the true intentions, right? Because that's just what it'd be. I can tell the true intentions if I'm just going to let it simmer out, and then nothing happens, no one says anything like that. So I let it simmer out for a few days, and this is, again, why I didn't make the trophy talk and why I really didn't do anything, because I was just waiting. I was playing games on my own. I was doing my own thing because, again, there was comments made that I'm never on, and that I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and it's like, I don't know how much I can apologize for saying that I work a full-time job and that I come home and I literally get online when I'm available. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say. Like, I literally hop on like when I'm available. So yeah, I don't know what to say. So like the past 2 weeks, what I've been doing is I've been coming home. It's actually been really nice. I've been coming home and I've been relaxing because I've said this probably multiple times over my last few trophy talks that like gaming to a point has become more of a job than a hobby to me. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. This is supposed to be a hobby. It's supposed to be something that you do for fun, that I do in my free time. And the fact that I would go to work and then, while I'm in work or when I'm leaving to come home from work, I got to constantly think, oh, well, who wants to do what tonight? Oh, is it someone going to at me? Oh, am I going to be able to do this tonight because people are going to get mad about, I'm not going to be home. So I took that whole thought process out of my mind for the past week or two, and it's been amazing. It's literally been amazing. I've been so relaxed. I've been getting nice nights of sleep. After work, I've been going and playing golf and just been completely not completely, but I've been like 80-90% zen, like very, very relaxed. I've been working out when I want to. I've been taking my time. I haven't been rushing anything. And it's been very relaxing. And that's what I want to go back to because, I made this YouTube channel back in 2013. I believe that's when I made it, 2013. And the purpose for the channel was I wanted to do trophy guides and collectible guides. And the main thing that I wanted to make for this channel, and the main thing that I always ever wanted to do on YouTube and through YouTube, was I wanted to make videos to help people to platinum games. Now, I'm not talking about these garbage videos that people make for how to platinum Full Blast. Bruh, it's not hard. You just play the game. I'm talking games that require a little bit of effort, a little bit of guidance on teaching you what you have to do or the easiest way to do stuff. That was always my goal. And it started with something called the Platinum Walkthrough back on Trophy Hunters Gaming. It was refined, and then I made it on my channel, the Platinum Walkthrough, and I hated what I did because it had no structure. And then I started to make How to Platinums, and literally How to Platinums are the videos that I always wanted to make on YouTube. And between basically stressing about work, stressing about coming home, and basically disappointing people because I'm not available to do stuff, because essentially that's what it feels like to me. When I come home from work and someone says, let's play this, and then you're like, well, I can't, or I don't want to, you essentially feel like you're disappointing somebody to an extent. Even though like you're doing it for yourself, you feel like you have that little bit of guilt because you're like, well, they're available, and and I technically am, but I really don't want to do it right now because I want to do something else. I've been putting literally all of my free time over the past 2 years. Not all of my free time. I say like 90% of my free time. A majority of my free time, a majority of my gaming over the past 2 years has gone into doing multiplayer trophies and boosting games and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm tired of it. I basically felt like my life was more or less on a schedule, and I had to be scheduled. And like, I got the guilt of like when I didn't want to, or I said I couldn't boost a game or I couldn't play a game. I got the guilt of basically like, I don't know if anyone's ever felt this guilt before, people that have worked a job, but you get that guilt of like you calling out sick for work, but you're not actually sick. You always get that little bit of guilt in your stomach where you're like, it doesn't feel right at the time when you're doing it, but hey, whatever. It's better for me, I know. So that's basically like how I was feeling when people would be like, you want to do this, you want to do that, and I was like, not really. But then I always did it. I would always do it. I wouldn't really ever say no. And it got to the point, and my tipping point was, when, again, comments were made behind my back, actions were made behind my back that I'm not on. I'm never on. It's always my fault that stuff doesn't get done and we can't do this. It's always my fault. When I've literally been on every night, and maybe one night out of like every other week, I would fall asleep when I got home from work. God forbid. God forbid. So I'm just going to take that 100% out of my life, and I'm going to play what I want to play, and I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm not going to live my life playing games on a schedule. If I want to play games tonight, I'm going to play games. If I don't want to play games tonight, I'm not going to play games. And again, getting back to the whole channel thing, over the past 2 years, I've literally done really nothing with the channel, content-wise. I haven't been really putting out collectible guides. I really haven't been putting out as many trophy guides as I want to. I sure as hell haven't been putting out as many how to platinums as I wanted to. I started that whole new series for how to multiplayer trophy guide on how to do multiplayer trophies, or what you need to do for multiplayer trophies in game. I'd love to continue doing that, because it's basically a how to platinum, but on like a smaller scale, just for the multiplayer trophies. I would love to work on these videos, but again, there's only so many hours in a day. And when I'm working 8, 9, 10 hours a day and coming home and then boosting multiplayer games playing games for another 4 to 5 hours, it was pretty difficult to find any time to record anything or do anything. So like I said, I'm tired of living gaming, at least, on a schedule. Obviously, I have to work on a schedule. I can't wake up one day and say, I don't feel like going to work at 8 a.m. I want to go to work at 10 today. I mean, I probably could, but like I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't. So that's just what it comes down to. Gaming is a hobby to me. I want to start making more trophy guides, collectible guides, how to platinums, multiplayer trophy guides for games, for older games. So all these games that I played, like one of the first games I'm going to go back to, which I did the multiplayer for and never went back, was I'm gonna find it for you. I've probably said it a bunch of times. It's way back here. It's ancient. SOCOM 4. SOCOM 4 is a game that I did the multiplayer for back in 2014, but I never went and got the platinum. So that'll be one of the first games that I go back and do the single player after doing the multiplayer, and it's going to be glorious. And I'm going to make trophy guides for stuff, and I'm going to make probably collectible guides, and it's going to be fun. I want to go back, and I kind of want to get back into that, I made collectible and trophy guides for old games, God of War 2, Tomb Raiders, just games that came out ages ago, but people enjoy them, and there's really not guides for them out there, or at least high definition guides. So I want to start putting more time into doing that. I know I've been putting out guides for like Drive Club and stuff, and what it comes down to is I just put guides out for whatever I'm playing. If I'm playing Drive Club at this point, I'll put guides out for that. If I'm playing this at this point, I'll put guides out for that. So, I'll be I'll be trying my best to put guides out for stuff, that I'm playing. And I plan on going back and playing a lot of the games that I did the single or the multiplayer for, finishing up the single player, getting the platinums, and just getting done with it. Because like I said, I can't say it enough, and it feels good to over the past 2 weeks, it's felt really good to just get it off my chest and be like, gaming is a hobby. I'm getting paid like pennies to do YouTube essentially from ad revenue. But like to me, gaming is a hobby. I'm not earning money for earning trophies, like for boosting online trophies and stuff like that. I'm not technically earning money doing that. So this is a hobby to me. I'm putting money into it to not get money out of it. That's essentially what a hobby is at the end of the day. You're investing time and money into doing something, and you're just getting enjoyment out of it at the end of the day. No monetary value. You're getting enjoyment out of it. So I want to get back to that. I do want to get back to that because it really felt like for a while that gaming was a chore. Gaming was a job. I had to work my 8 to 5, and then I had to come home and I had to work my 7 to 1 gaming. So I'm still going to stream. I'm still going to play games, obviously. I'm not saying I'm not going to. I'm retiring. No, I'm not saying that. Still want to stream, still want to play games. But like I said, I do want to focus on making trophy guides for older games, collectible guides for older games, and then I'll stream stuff. And, I'm still going to stream platinums and everything. I didn't stream these platinums just because I was recording stuff for my platinum trophy videos, and, like, it's just a pain in the ass. I think I spent more time, to be completely honest with you, I think I spent more time recording footage and everything for the platinum trophy videos for these games than actually playing the games themselves. So, that's pretty cool. Definitely for Tower of Dragon Asia and probably for Full Blast as well. I spent more time collecting footage for the actual platinum videos than playing them. But yeah, like I said, I'm taking a step back, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and like I said, I'm a person that I sit back. I don't grab the bull by the horns and go straight in and try to basically make encounters and situations up and stuff like that right away. I like to sit back. I like to let stuff simmer. I like to let stuff, see how stuff plays out. And that's when you really see the true intentions of people and really what they want to do. I'm not going to, I don't see stuff happen and I'm like, oh, gotta make a video right away. Oh, gotta live stream it. Gotta live stream it right away so everyone can know what's going on. No, I let it sit back, see what happens, and then that is that. So I don't really think I have too much else to talk about. I guess new games. So I would love to talk about new games, every one of these, but I honestly don't even know what's coming out soon. I know I have stuff pre-ordered. Like there was a lot of people who were asking me about the Death Stranding trailer like a week ago. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, still haven't watched it. So if anyone wants to like send me the link on Discord or like Twitter or something, I'll watch it at like work one day when I get over my lunch break or something. But yeah, I haven't really been I don't really watch anything. I haven't been seeing anything. I'll probably listen to E3, like the live stream at work. I don't even know when that is. That's coming up, isn't it? Let's Google it. Let's Google it. E3 dates. It's probably like tomorrow, right? The 11th. It's next Tuesday. So next Tuesday, E3 is going to start. So I'll probably listen to that stuff at work. It'd be pretty nice. I do want to note, so at my work, there's different hours for the summer. And I get half days on Fridays. So I might be streaming a little bit earlier on Fridays if I'm not doing anything. If I'm not going to play golf or hang out with my friends or something, because I've also been looking at joining a country club. So that's pretty cool. So that's honestly outside of gaming and work and everything. That's what I've been putting all my time into recently, is just playing golf. And it's been like super fun, super relaxing. Like it's so much fun to just go out and not have to think about anything at all. And it's really been getting my mind off of like everything that's been going on. And like I said, I've just been playing games, I'm just doing me. I'm back to doing that. I can't say it enough. I feel like I've said it so much. You guys are probably getting like tired of me saying it, but like it's been such a relief to be able to just not have to worry about anything. Like it's been so relaxing. I don't even think I can explain this unless you've been in this situation. I don't think I can explain this to you. It's so relaxing to be able to just come home from work and just like be able to like lay down for like an hour. Maybe I fall asleep, who knows? And then just being able to like play what I want to play when I want to play it. Like it probably sounds crazy to you guys, because you guys, haven't really like been or ever gone through something where it's like you have to feel like you're on a schedule like every single night. and you get that guilt of like, oh, if I don't play this, if I don't get on tonight, like I'll be left behind, or or I'm letting these people down or something. And it is what it is. It's been very relaxing, and I have to say I've been somewhat happier. Definitely happier than I was. I'm not gonna say like, oh, I'm 100% happy. I'm the happiest I've ever been. No, no. There's a few things that would make me happier, but money can't buy them. For the most part, money can't buy that stuff. So I'll just leave it there. You can guess what it is. You can guess if you want to down in the comments below what it is. But yeah, there's, again, upcoming weeks, probably want to like, I do want to grind a few things. There's a lot of grinding I have to do in Drive Club Bikes and Grand Tour, but I do want to play some stuff, like Odyssey and start playing some older games. And then maybe on stream, when I'm streaming Odyssey and some other stuff, I'll have suggestions of what people want to play. There are a few games that I want to go back to that I started streaming like a while ago that I should go back to. I'm not gonna say I need to. I need to do this. No, I want to go back to them. Like I'm trying to think. WWE, Leisure Suit Larry, Game of Thrones. I have such a sour taste in my mouth from the last season of Game of Thrones, so it might make me happy to go back and play this and see, like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, 100% honest with you. I don't know how many of you guys watch season 8 of Game of Thrones, but my personal take on season 8, poo-poo. That's the best way I can explain it, poo-poo. It started off okay, and then, episode 1, I was like, yeah, it was all right, a little slow. A little slow. I know they made comments before and they were like, we don't really want to waste any time this season with any filler BS, so we're just going to get right to the point. I remember hearing a comment about that, and season 1 or episode 1 felt like a complete filler. Episode 2, I was like, probably the best episode of the whole season. We had a lot of heartwarming things happen. Episode 3 was like, okay, now hold on. You said you were going left and you just took a right. Do you know what's going on right now? And then, episode 4 was like, you're still going right. I hope you know that. Like, you're still going right. And then episode 5 was like, you just took a U-turn to the right. Do you even know where you're going? And then episode 6 was like, all right, you just did a complete circle. What is going on right now? I don't understand it. So it got worse. Like, it literally got worse and worse. Like, episode 2 was like, okay, I'm feeling this. And then it just started going off the rails on episode 3, and it ended awful. So maybe the point I was trying to get at here is maybe the Atlas Game of Thrones game might put me back on, because I'm a little pissed off at the series. I can't blame anybody but the guys who wrote it. I'm not blaming any actors or anything. Great job acting. Writers, poo-poo. They're about to screw Star Wars up so hard, and I hope you guys are ready for it. But maybe playing this poopy Atlas Game of Thrones game will put me back on, because I'm sure the story for that is better than what was happening in season 8. But yeah, there's some other things I want to finish. Like, I want to finish Sekiro. Like, that shit is up to a 30% platinum. Like, what am I doing? What am I actually doing? I should be done that game. And then, like I said, there's some other things. And when I'm streaming, we'll do some suggestions of like some poopy games that people want to see. So we'll see what happens. And maybe I'll try to reach like 150 platinums in the next few weeks. I mean, I could probably do it by tomorrow if I wanted to, but I really don't want to. So that's that. But yeah, like I said earlier in the video, I just want to apologize for not doing a trophy talk last week. Just things happen, kind of, as the youngins would say nowadays, put me in my bag for a little bit. And I had to think about some stuff, and I had to make some choices, and I was just letting stuff, I was letting it marinate. I soaked it into my brain, brought all the information, soaked it into my brain, and I let it marinate there for a few days. And then after it marinated, I made the decision. I made a decision. So, it be what it be. And, whatever. So, yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. I know you people. You've been asking for this hour trophy talk, and you were probably like, yo, he didn't make one last week. So, theoretically, this should be an hour long. No, I keep telling you guys, you want me to make an hour long video, you got to give me something to talk about. because I can only talk so much off the top of my head for so long. And I know damn well I can't talk for an hour off the top of my head from what I've been playing this week and stuff that's been happening. The only way I could make this video an hour long every single week is if I talked about what I was doing in my personal life and not just trophies. And at that point, I might as well start vlogging, you know? And to be honest, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. So, yeah, I'll make these videos as long as I can, but if you want them longer, I need a few things to talk about, like topic-wise. So it'd be what it be. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Leave any questions or comments down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys have been playing, what games you're excited, if you're excited for E3, what you're looking forward to in the fall maybe, and just everything. I love reading the comments. I usually don't respond to them until like a few days later or like a week later sometimes. I apologize for that, but I do read them. Trust me, I read them right when people put them up. It just takes me a little bit of time to process them. You know, there's always this processing phase. Again, I read them, I let the information soak into my brain, and then I let it marinate, and then I respond. Just because it's bad. I'll teach you something right now. It's bad to respond to stuff when you're heated or just in general, because this always happens. This always happens to me. I'll always be in a conversation, no matter what, at work, somewhere else. I'll be having a conversation. Conversation will end 10 minutes later. I'll be like, well, goddamn, I should have said that. Goddamn, I should have said that. There's so many things I think of after the fact that I'm like, I should have said that. I should have talked about that. I should have done that. So that's what I usually do with comments. I'll bring them, let that info soak into my brain a little bit, and then I'll respond a few days later just because it gives me time to like process the comment, think about it, and go back. I don't think about that. Like, don't make yourself feel special, okay? I don't think about your comment for 3 days straight, okay? I think about it when you send it, and then I might think about it one other time, and then I'll think about it when I do my response. Don't make yourself feel special, okay? You might be special, but don't make yourself feel special. I don't think about your comment for 3 days straight. Trust me. I might. Probably not, but I might. Anyway, yeah, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys, again, what you're looking forward to, what you're playing, what you're platinum in, any cool platinums coming up that you plan on doing. Down in the description below, you find links to all types of stuff, right? You find links to my Twitter. Go follow me there if you're not, because if you're not, I don't know what you're doing. Go follow me on Twitch. If you're not following me there, what are you doing? Follow me there. I live stream every once in a while. I live stream all my platinums. Besides these poopy games, besides these trash games that I've been doing, I live stream all my platinums. So go follow me over there. I like to talk to people. It makes it more fun, and I answer all your questions right then and there if you have any questions. You'll also find a link to all my platinum trophies that I've earned since 2013. So if you want to go check that playlist out, it's in the hundreds now. It's kind of a big deal. But if you want to go check that out, I would appreciate it. And in any of those videos, let me know what platinums you'd like to see on my list. Because like I said, I have a list of platinums that I want to do, kind of in the order that I did the multiplayer. But if you're someone who there's someone on all my live streams, and I don't know if you're watching this right now, trust me, it's going higher on my priority list. There's someone on every single one of my live streams that tells me to platinum Killzone 2. So I'll probably be doing the Killzone trilogy, 1, 2, and 3, sooner rather than later. Like, it's probably going to be shot up higher on the list just because this guy's asking me all the time, and I feel like a shithead, so I'm going to do it sooner rather than later. I don't know when soon is, but you'll see it sooner rather than later. But yeah, on any of those videos or on this video, let me know any platinums throughout my list that you wanna see me do. There'll also be a link to this page right here that you're looking at if you want to go in here and take a look through my trophy list, or you want to look at some like cool stuff like some of these charts and stats and stuff. You want to go look at any of this stuff, that is cool, I guess. I'm into numbers, so it's cool to me. But if you want to go look at it, would appreciate it. But yeah, there's all those links down and below, link to my Discord. So go check any of that stuff out if you want to. I would greatly appreciate it. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. I'm gonna have some videos, some platinum videos coming out. More of these at this video every week, obviously. Best video on the internet. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already for more trophy content like this. Like I said, if you've made it this far and you haven't hit that like button, please. That like button helps me. a lot with my just personal well-being. It makes me feel better about myself. Don't hit that dislike button, please. There's someone who keeps disliking like every one of my videos. It makes me, if I can't sleep at night, it makes me depressed. So stop doing that. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit the like button. Again, leave any questions or comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already and you've made it this far for more content like this. And I hope to see you all around sometime soon.